Hi, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. Right, so you're probably expecting a live stream right now. I was going to do one, and I could do one, but the thing is today I'm going to go up to Manchester for a SEO conference that I'm really looking forward to, and I've booked a certain train at a certain time, and if I don't get that for any reason, then that's the end of that really. So it's really important to get that. So I kind of just wanted to take away one level of stress for today. Also, bearing in mind it's like ridiculously hot here in the UK, and I know that's starting to cause problems with trains. I don't know why, but I don't know. Apparently the train lines get too hot or something. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about the live stream we did on Monday when we were looking for a kind of top in Bitcoin, and like maff did a bit first. You can look at the live stream if you want. I'll link to it in the top corner now. And afterwards, I did my opinion about it. But at the same time, my friend Mr. Delta actually he left his comment here saying about the red retracement on Bitcoin on the 30-minute chart. Now the thing is, the actual level he was talking about, I don't think he got it quite right actually, because I was looking at this level here. But let's just listen to what I said here. This is the index chart. So yeah, we've got a retracement there. 65,432 is a bit higher than what you said, but as I say, it might just be a different chart you're looking at. Okay, so that area there, that's obviously something worth considering. Slightly higher at 65,445. But what I do, and you can probably guess what I'm going to do, is I'm looking at it in much smaller time frames if I'm scalping. And I do divide it up into three, and I kind of look at the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 12 minute. I think they're all different. I think they're all different charts actually, but it will do. It will do. Yeah. They're all Bitcoin, aren't they? So
switch off the comments for a sec. Yeah.
Okay. So so what we had just a few minutes ago, we had the the 1 minute here is looking quite lively, isn't it? And we did have a super down there, but to be honest, the price was going up quite rapidly. So I'd have probably thought, okay, while it's there, I'll look at what else is going on. So you can see at that point in time, we were starting to get a red bar there in the oscillator there on the 3 minute, and then on the 12 minute, where was that? That 12 minute was just there. You see, the 12 minute, the momentum thingy was still going up there. Let me just make that bigger. So, it's not much use, is it? Let's move that. That door's going to slam any minute now. Yeah. So this at that point in time, hang on, where was it now? Yeah. So we've still got the. There you go. Just starting to get a red bar there now on the 12 minute as that's going higher. So
yeah. Did you notice the intensity of it changed as well while it was fading in and out?
I didn't actually. I told you that door would slam. Okay. I didn't. It went from nothing to red. Did it go like brighter red as well?
Yes. I mean, when it was like full screenish, full height, it's when it faded out, really, it literally faded out. So you could kind of see the strength of the signal fading, in effect.
Nice. Now we do know that when there's convergence band here, and when it gets like super thin like it is now, that's normally when you see the kind of like reversal type moves. So kind of roundabout now, I would either be taking some profit, or even just if it was a quick scalp, I'd probably be closing it by now. So I literally just look at this, and obviously you can't do that if you've can't stare at the chart all day, but I do find the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 12 minute are really good, and it is that kind of thing. You see the super down there, and you think, oh, does that mean that's the end of it going up? And you think, well, no, because it's still not quite there on this one. And then the 12 minute, that was still going up at that point, because that was about that candle there. So that was still a little way to go before you start seeing the red bar here. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd be taking some profit now, if not actually fully closing the scalp, depending on how good it.
I think that'd be a sensible thing to do.
Okay, and that would have been a sensible thing to do. So the actual price there was about 65,060, about that. So let's just take a look again at the chart. Okay, so that was on Monday at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So 65,060. So we were about here. Okay, it did go a little bit higher. It went up to 65,522. But you know, at that point there, that was a pretty good place to take profit. And indeed, we have actually come down 5% from there. So if you'd have shorted that on 10x leverage, that would have been 50%. Not bad. What's even better though is if we put on Quadzilla on the 30-minute time frame, which is the one that Mr. Delta was looking at, and you can see here that this absolutely perfectly closed this retracement level here. Boom, up there, and that closed that at 65,453 absolutely perfectly, and did exactly what it's supposed to do, reject from there and come down. So an absolutely beautiful move there, and we even came down to this retracement level here. I mean, the fact that that stops painting at that point doesn't mean it's not valid, but in fact we did actually come down there not once but twice before going back up. So literally you could have shorted from that retracement there to that retracement there with the 5.22% gain, and to be honest you could have even longed from here back on the 11th of June and longed up to that retracement there, which would have given you an 8% increase. So something like 10x leverage, 80% gain. These are phenomenal gains, and I think the 30-minute time frame is looking really interesting for the moment. Now on the 30-minute time frame I can't see any retracement levels at the moment. Maybe we can see some on the 1 hour. Not really. Anything bigger? Not at the moment. So maybe we just got a bit more sideways for the moment. If we zoom into one of the really small time frames, like the 12-minute, you can see that this is just doing the exact same thing, but on a faster time scale. So for example, for the moment we'll probably come down to this level here and then bounce up again. Quadzilla just makes trading so easy, it really does. Anyway, as much as I'd like to wait for the price to come down to here to finish the video, I really do have to get on with things. I've got something to do with my daughter in a moment. I won't be able to do the live stream, which is why you're watching this now, and then I'll be on a train to Manchester later on. Regarding tomorrow, I need to find out my actual itinerary of what I'm doing. I suspect, I'm not sure, it might be a very short one, I think, or it might even be just me logging in live with my phone somewhere. We'll see what happens. And then Friday, same kind of thing again, really. So I will keep you up to date on whatever I do. If not, I will just do something like this again. So please do stick around, do like this video, and I'll see you tomorrow somehow. All right, take care, trade safe, and get Quadzilla. See ya. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream.